The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen nor touched, but are felt by the heart. Hello friends. Today I want to talk to you on the topic something inside so strong. Now, when I say something inside so strong, I'm talking about character. I'm talking about, motivation. I'm talking about integrity, transparency and things like that. And even spiritual growth or maturity. Now, in our society, we are guilty of using a person's car, or we're guilty of using how they look, such as if they have pretty hair, or some people use if the person has light skin, or how handsome or pretty the person is, or how the person speaks. They go even as far as if the person has a title on their name, such as doctor, or honorable, or major, or, lieutenant, or some people might use JP to, treat another person better than others. Now, for example, I've seen where in a store setting, one customer has been or was treated nicer than another customer just because that customer drove a Mercedes Benz while the other customer drove a beat up old Toyota. Now, if you're going to use the car a person drives to judge them, then you're going to one day maybe force everybody to want to buy, the most expensive car just to get good treatment. And that's not how things should be. We should treat everybody as equal, not because they drove a nice car, or because they dressed nicely, or because they have a title on their name, or because, the person has nice flowing hair, or, brown skin, or, because the person is beautiful or handsome. We should treat everybody on the same level. In fact, the Bible speaks about it where the Bible says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So if you want to be treated well, you need to give out that same treatment that you would like to receive. Now, we need to focus on what's inside of the person. Say, does the person treat you nicely? Does the person have good, treat others with respect? Does the person have good relationships with others? Is the person on the flip side, is the person a snob or so? Because a lot of these people who have titles, they're not so nice. And that's why they go after these big titles, because they're trying to fill a void inside them. Some of them are suffering from low self-esteem, and that is why they try to get these high titles so that they can, get the respect that maybe they weren't being given. Now, we need to, as people, focus on more on the inside, on what's on the inside. Something inside so strong. When I think of that, I think of, growing spiritually more mature, growing intellectually as a person, working on yourself. Too many of us focus on, buying the nicest clothes, and too many of us focus on, filling our bank account with money. But on the inside, we are so empty. We're like a nothing, a shell that's just going along. So many of the young people these days, they focus on, buying nice clothes, going to parties, and, just drinking all manner of alcohol and drugs. And if you really get to know them, they are just a shell, almost like a zombie just going through life. We need to focus on what's on the inside and not so much focus on the outside, because age will allow us to get ugly one day and old. And, one day you might have to spend all the money you're saving up. One day, nobody will, even if you're a doctor or, have some big title, because you are, not relating, you can't relate to the young people anymore, you'll be just an old relic. But if you form good relationships with others, if you try to give back to society, if you build up yourself in terms of integrity and morality and, being spiritually mature and confident, you would be a better person somehow. But focusing on just material things makes you just a nicer looking thing. But if you focus on being a better person in terms of how you deal with others, how you treat others with respect, you will have lived and truly lived. And that's all I have to say for now. I hope that this video gives you some insight as to how to live a truly inspiring and better life.